Exactly. Thanks so much, Alex. Still dealing with many impacts of Winter Storm Stella. And like we said, that cold air is going to be hanging out for a few days. So right where Alex is, we can see there's still winds here around 16 miles per hour. So there is a wind chill in effect in the teens. So that's just going to feel terrible. And so this is taking a look at the wind chill now from today and then into tomorrow. And you can see here 0 degrees in Binghamton. Man, that is cold, right? And that cold air hanging out through tonight and even into tomorrow. So Thursday, we're looking at wind chills in the single digits, maybe even below 10 in New York, 9 in Philadelphia. And again, sticking out, tomorrow, we're not even going to reach freezing for our high temperatures in many of these areas. So it is going to feel very cold across parts of the Northeast. So Alex, definitely want to pack on a few more layers, right? If you're hanging on in this area, it's just going to feel terrible tomorrow. Talking about, we could have the potential to put a little bit more rain on top of that, but it's not looking like it's going to be too much at this point. And so there's that system coming in, as Tom just showed us, moving into the Great Lake regions later this week. And so right out ahead of that cold front, we're going to be tapping into this Gulf moisture stream, which is going to provide us again with that moisture to help fuel some thunderstorms, some scattered thunderstorms, basically across most of the central and southeast U.S. into the weekend. So Nashville, one of those places we could see some thunderstorms, but generally it's the southern part of Illinois, Indiana on Friday, and mostly down in this region here. Moving east Friday night, we're going to see probably some scattered thunderstorms and a little bit of rainfall. So this is going to hang out mostly throughout the weekend, so it's going to be a little wet for us in the southeast. So Atlanta, one of those places that could also see some rain this weekend and even into the Carolinas. So again, sorry guys, Saturday's probably looking like it's going to be a bit of a wet day. So how much rain are we talking? Again, less than an inch, not that much, but we could help, kind of make up for some of that deficit across places across the southeast. But it's been a wicked ride. A lot of you got snow and cold temperatures last week, and now we're talking thunderstorms, and so it's a bit wild. So Nashville, Saturday night looks like it's going to be our best time for thunderstorms. But Alex, out in Allentown, Pennsylvania, no thunderstorms out there, right? It's a little cold. 180 million people now with below average temperatures. I mean, we've had a very crazy winter so far, as many places were the warmest on record for their February. But man, Winter Storm Stella still leaving a mark across parts of the Northeast. And so check this out. I think this is so cool. This is the visible satellite showing you the cloud cover right now over the eastern U.S. And so you can see this spin here, right? That's Winter Storm Stella. But look at how far that extent goes all the way down. Those clouds go all the way down to Jacksonville, Florida. But take a look at this. All of that cold air behind the system, it is just blowing up all of these clouds here over the ocean. As that cold air moves over the ocean, you get a lot of instability, and so you get a lot of clouds popping up. So just super cool. You can even see that from space, right? So here you go across much of the eastern, southeastern U.S. and even up into the central plains. We have a freeze warning out, and even a couple of areas where there's a hard freeze warning. And what that means is that it is sufficiently cold, very cold, and will remain cold for a number of hours, that it could be more impactful for your plants and any vegetation. And so check this out. Tomorrow morning, we'll have forecast lows in the upper 20s. And, this is typical for March, but we're at March 15th, right? So we're kind of on the later end of these cold temperatures. But down here in Tallahassee, it is very cold for this time of the year, Alex. I mean, it's just crazy. These cold temperatures are just coming back with a vengeance, right? So how are things out there in